even to speak on the Kendrick joint, him, having the gangs come together was a beautiful moment too.
10 to 15 years before that, they might have would have killed each other up there.
Yeah, check it out. DJ Superior, I'm in the building with my partner, DJ Moschino. The Unsung Heroes, we in the building. MRecktv, big shout out to Rec. Today we got the original Fireman, my man, Drag On, in the building.
Right, what's good?
What's good, Drag?
I'm good. I'm great, man. Word up. Blessed.
I'm so happy to have you up here, man. I've been trying to get you up here for a while. I know you've been busy, and Drag always calls back. He'll call back or he'll text back. You know what I'm saying? But if he's busy, he's busy. So I'm just happy to have you here today, man.
No doubt, no doubt. It's my pleasure to be here.
So we've been seeing you putting in work online. You know, I had showed Mo something with. Man, there he goes.
The freestyle's been crazy, been super crazy. The fire never stopped. I'm gonna put it that way.
All right, good looking, man.
Yeah.
Word up. I appreciate it.
So besides that, what you've been doing, any businesses, any other things that you want to plug in? Like, what have you been up to? Because I'm just trying to find out.
Like right now, I'm working on 2 projects right now, 2 albums.
Okay.
I'm working on an album called Terry Son, and then I'm also working on Opposite of H2O Part 2.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That'll be hot. Part 2 to that one? Okay. So the other one.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that one.
All right. You had said something about a single that you had.
Yeah.
You said you can share that with us, the new single?
Yeah. And I did a song with my boy Goods about like 2 years ago. So I'm just now starting to release that record. Like, you know what I'm saying? We went in the studio and we got the song called That Woe Money. So that's dropping July 8th on all streaming platforms. And I got the video dropping on the 8th too as well.
That Woe Money. That's how that Woe Money?
Yep, That Woe Money. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You want to explain that? Like what I never heard it said like that before.
Yeah. That Woe Money. I mean, we kind of like one of my producers had remade the Woe from Black Rob.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean? Me and Goods just added that money to it. I mean, as far as with the bars and the delivery on that joint, it's just real crazy. So we shot the video too. I mean, and like a lot of people liking it. So we're going to drop it as a single on the 8th. You feel what I say?
Okay. Cool. Yo, what I was going to ask you? Yo, I was showing, like, I don't show a lot of it because I keep it on the low. I haven't put it out. I haven't done nothing. But I told Mo, I said, yo, Mo, man, the first day I met Drag at a performance was the time that we did, I think it was 1990, 98 or 1997. It was something we was doing for the dog at School 12, the community center I was running in Yonkers. And that's the day that he had brought you on stage with him. We was in that gym. That gym was flooded. You know what I'm saying? This is way before the deal. We ain't had no deal yet. We only had like a deal for Get At Me Dog, because Get At Me Dog was a single deal. So we didn't really have the album deal yet. But that's the day I got that little footage with Drag spitting. You remember that, Drag?
Right. Yeah. Yep. I remember that shit.
Yo, I never put it out. Everybody always asks me for it, like, yo, let me see the shit with Drag. I said, nah, Nah, I'm holding it.
Yeah. Hey, Drag, when was the first time you met X?
um, back in 1997.
Hmm.
Yeah. I remember,
Yeah.
I think it was a flow session too, right? Drag? Or something?
Yep. It was a battle session.
Battle session, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's ill.
Hey,
People from the door, y'all just straight battling right from the door. That's
Yep,
crazy.
right from the gate.
and what X told me was he liked the Drag's energy. Because Drag wasn't,
Hmm.
I mean, he wasn't backing down. A lot of times when the dog used to go against people, like he get into their mind. It's no different than when Mike Tyson used to knock niggas out. It's the same thing. Some of them niggas could have beat Tyson, but they were so
Hmm.
scared they just folded. So a lot of times, them flow sessions with X, that's what happened. But Drag was in there, so
Hmm.
Yeah.
he respected Drag. I know that.
Hmm. I mean, as a fan, an outside spectator looking in. I'm from Jersey. I'm from Patterson. So you
Oh,
you
okay.
came out to Patterson. You performed out there, and you did like the down bottom was crazy. Spit these balls. We love that. Like our hood just still play that till this day. You
All
know what I'm
right.
saying? So for me, when I first heard it, I was in Harlem at Grand's Tombs when I first heard it, and they had all the bikes out there, and it was going crazy. And then we going down to Myrtle Beach. You know what I mean? We wilding out there. It's going crazy out there. I was like, yo, I don't know who this dude is, but I'm fucking with
All right. Good looking.
him. Word
Good
up.
looking.
Yo, the song. You know how, yo Mo. You know how sometimes we get albums and it be a
Yeah.
song on the album that we be like, damn man, why didn't you do a damn single for this one? I
Right.
mean, like a
Right.
video or something.
Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
one that I love from Drag that I was just so mad that we didn't do a video for it
Mm-hmm.
was the one on the Bloodline soundtrack. That one. Who fuck said
Mm-hmm.
Drag couldn't come back? He said it. Where my guns at? You know that joint? What was the
Yeah.
name of that
I,
joint, Drag?
I remember that line, but I don't really remember that.
Damn.
That
What's the
much.
name of that
But
song? I'm your fireman?
eh,
I'm
yeah.
Yeah. I love that song, man.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
song
Yeah.
right there, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Also,
I think Elite. I think Elite did that beat too.
okay, I love that joint. And then there was a joint on your album. I think it was on your album, or it was on Eve album. The one with you and Eve on together. I felt that should have been a single, man. That was a hot ass joint right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Yeah.
all the sessions though, like he said when he met X, that's how it was with almost all the artists, Mo. I know there
Yeah.
was. I think you was there. Was you there that time when X was flowing with Mobb Deep?
No.
Okay, there was a time when he was flowing with Mobb Deep in the streets, and I don't know who else was there, but
Mm-hmm.
that day was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No
So,
doubt. No doubt.
yo, what is your like when you go into to make a song? What is your like? What beats do you prefer when you be doing, you know, your thing? What
Like
type of
when I do
beats?
my
That's
live
what I mean.
like when I do my live freestyles or doing the song.
Doing a song.
Oh, like doing the song. I mean, I search to my email until I find a beat that actually grab and actually touches my soul, my spirit, and then I start writing to that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, eh, 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 I don't lead the beat. I let the beat lead me. So,
Okay.
I mean, I play the beats and then I just go off the vibe. You know what I'm saying? If that beat grab me or not. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the beat might not grab me. You feel what I'm trying to say? So, I mean, like I might skip it, and a producer might get in his feelings like, "Yo, Drag ain't fuck with my shit." No, it's not that. It's not fire. It's just that it's
Yeah.
not
Mm-hmm.
grabbing me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it
It
is.
was not for you. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, one thing that I do know that both of y'all used to do, where like Dog, when he got beats, he didn't want to know who did them. He just wanted to hear them himself and see if he liked it. He didn't like when somebody brought beats in and like, "Yo, this is for me. I got some fire." Because
Oh
then
yeah, yeah. Me too. Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
both,
Like I hate that. You
yeah,
feel what
they
I say?
both,
Like me, I tell all producers to email me the beat. You feel what I say? Because I don't want to sit there in the studio with you and then you're playing beats and you want me to love all of your beats. I'm not gonna love all of your beats. You feel what I'm trying to say? Just like you're not gonna love all of my rhymes. You feel what I say? It might be some. It might be some of my some of my verses might touch you, and then some might skip over you. You feel what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
So, and I'm the same way with beats. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather you just send an email so that way I could be in my house by myself like this. Oh no, this track is doo doo. Okay, all right, bet. You know what? And I can fuck with this track. Okay, you know what? This track is fire, but I can't quite catch the bounce to it. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
trying to say? So sometimes it'll be me. It won't even be the beat. You know what
okay,
I'm saying? But a lot of producers like they don't understand that. So since I know that they don't understand that, I always tell them just to email me. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I actually run through all my beats though. You feel what I'm saying? Like I actually check my email and run through every beat.
yo, I did this mixtape one time, Mo. I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
when I was on Shady DJs. I
yeah.
did this mixtape. Uh, it was a song with 50 Cent. It was the song that 50 Cent added on to Biggie Smalls joint, The Realest Killers. You know that
Yeah,
joint.
Yeah.
right,
And
right.
Drag spit a verse for that. I don't know what tape it was on or what. I don't know how I put it together. Back up. But I put you on the end of it. And that was crazy, Drag. I was
Oh,
that
okay.
joint.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I think I do remember writing to that beat too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you killed it. I put you. It was Biggie. It was 50. Then I had you come in at the end after Eminem's hook, and you
No
killed it.
doubt. No doubt. All
Mhm.
right, good looking, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm the one that did that.
All
I
right.
think drag is a necessary energy that we need. We need your energy bad, bro.
Yeah.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
being honest, man. Like what you be doing with them freestyles and all that. I've been listening to you. You've been doing them since the lockdown and all that. Been rocking.
Now,
And you,
and I've
you
been doing the live. I started the live freestyles back in I think 2016
okay.
and no 2015 or something like that, 2016. But a lot
Hmm.
of people didn't catch on to it until like 2000. No, matter of fact, I started that shit in 2014, 2015. But a lot
Okay.
of people didn't catch on until 2016 of what I was doing. So I
Hmm.
probably was up to like part 18
Yeah.
before part 18 went viral. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody caught on to what I was doing. Like, oh, hold on, yo, this nigga dropping
Yeah.
40 bars all the time live,
Hmm.
Yeah.
like live, like right by the car, find a quiet spot, spit, and then jump in the whip and bounce. Like, you know what I'm saying? Word,
you was
word.
definitely
I
you was
was tapped
definitely
in like a motherfucker.
yeah, he was definitely finding the spots because every time
Yeah.
I seen something, I was like, "How Drag doing, man?" He's either out
Hmm.
the
Yep,
car, in the car, on the front
yeah,
of the car.
Yep.
yep.
Going crazy. I'm like, this nigga wilding me. I'm like, yeah. But
All right, good looking.
what translated out of that? Because I know everybody, the eyes and ears is on you when it come to that. So for you, how did that help you at that time frame?
Um, it actually, I mean, let, I mean, like, I mean, like when I do that joint, I do it for my fans because it's something that they could digest and they don't got to pay for it.
Hmm.
You feel what I say? But I really do it like for other rappers just to, I mean, make sure that they know that they still can't fuck with me. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what that's for. That's really like sparring. You feel what I say? Like what I take serious is when I put out a record, but that right there is like a spar just to make sure I stay sharp with my shit. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? And also like to let other artists know that you still can't fuck with me still. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do it and I continue to do it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never, and I'm not capping. I'm not saying this because he's on the show. I ain't never hear nobody say nothing with Drag's name.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
never
nah,
heard no rapper say nothing. I know that.
yeah, yeah, nah.
Nah, Drag it busy, bro. Word up.
You know?
Word.
So
Mm-hmm.
I give you that. Yo, let me ask you this. What is your take on the Drake and Kendrick? Because I asked everybody that we talked to just to get their take on
Yeah, I mean, um, well, now it seems like it's starting to trickle down to the streets,
it. Okay.
and that's the part that I don't like. You feel what I say? Because it don't really be the art. Like the thing that's going on between Kendrick and Drake, I actually love it. I love every minute of it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it stays hip hop, though. As long as it stays behind the mic and it stays in the booth, I love it. You feel what I'm say? Because, like, I mean, and I'm gonna tell you two other artists that I love even more than those two is Biggie and Tupac.
Oh yeah.
And I want us, I want us as a people to learn from that mistake that was made because that was a huge mistake that was made. You feel what I say? And the mistake is understanding and not knowing that two rappers might be beefing on wax with bars, but their company that they have with them is actually taking it as real beef. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that I don't like. You know, you like what you find I say?
Yeah.
I mean, so as long as it stay music, I love it. You find I say? Like, I mean, uh, uh, rap is based on it's based on being competitive.
Yep.
You find I say? It's
Mhm.
based on dealing with competition. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing to see two great artists, two great MCs battle. As long as it stay in music and it don't get too. I mean, where I mean, I mean,
Don't get
where the
crazy.
entourage will get involved. You
Yeah.
know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
got
Because when the entourages get involved, what you got to understand is that the entourages they don't do music. You feel what I'm trying to say? Half of them niggas really do this street shit and really trying to prove a point. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So my thing is, as long as it stay music, I love it. Like you feel what I'm trying to say? Like I like to see, how Kendrick handled himself against that type of big goat artist, and then I
Mm-hmm.
like to see how Drake handled himself. Like, okay, you know what? Hold on, he trying to spit. Let me drop. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good as long
yeah.
as it stay like that. It's gravy.
Right.
Another thing was great that we was able to see this year. Well, the end of last year was Mace and Cam coming together. Me and Mo was waiting for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
definitely.
and,
Mm-hmm.
and remember, they was dissing each other. They was, Mace put out the article.
yeah,
They laughed
Horrible.
about that. You know what I'm saying? They laugh about
Mm-hmm.
that all the time. But it was great to see those two men come together, and they're killing it right now on the air. You
Yeah,
know?
no doubt.
yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep. Mace,
Even. Yeah.
like Cam is my homie, and Mace been my nigga for a long time. Uh,
Yeah.
Mace was actually the first feature that I ever did. If I'm not saying he's actually the first person to ever call me for a feature. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Word, you feel what I say?
Yeah.
And it's crazy too because he told me like probably like 6 months before he called me for the feature. Like, yo, as soon as I get this situation, I'm gonna call you. So once he got that Harlem World, remember the Harlem World album?
Yeah.
And that's how I got on there. Like if
Okay.
I say
Dope.
that was my first feature, and he called me and he paid me for that joint too, and I always got love for him from that day on to this day. You feel what I'm say? So Mace's family, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's fire.
Yeah.
Yo, even to speak on the Kendrick joint, him, having the gangs come together was a beautiful moment too in
Oh,
Yeah,
his hip hop history.
yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
history
That was
right
a
there.
beautiful moment.
You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't care what side people take or how they feel about the battle. That unity in itself to me was everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's big.
You know what I mean? To have all them different gangs like that, knowing that probably 10 to 15 years before that, they might have would have killed each other up there.
Oh
You know
Mm-hmm.
what
yeah,
I'm saying? And we had them, and it was all peaceful. It was a great thing.
Right.
It was a moment in hip hop that need to be celebrated like for a long time. You
Long
know
exactly.
what I'm
time.
saying?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because there's other powers to be that couldn't even bring that together. So for him to bring
Yeah,
that together, that was crazy.
You gotta salute him. You gotta take your hat off to him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
However we look at it. You know what I mean?
yep. I salute Kendrick and Nipsey Hussle. You feel what I'm saying? Because they
No
both
doubt.
brung the gangs together and
Mm-hmm.
had them walking amongst each other and dancing and partying and eating and barbecuing. You feel what I'm trying to say? Just knowing
Right.
20 years before that they might have would have killed each other. You know what
Word.
I'm saying? So it's like that's is it's a moment in hip hop that need to be celebrated even bigger than what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm glad it's being celebrated though. But I
Mm-hmm.
think that should be even bigger because you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people have died behind of
Nonsense.
nonsense and gang violence.
Mm-hmm.
So to have all those gangs there was a moment. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It was a monumental moment. I mean, just for us as a people. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yo, I was telling my guy Al Pizarro that runs VIP Record Pool when we was talking about the Bronx. I always told him, I said, well, when they talk spitters, I said, don't forget drag. You know what I'm saying? Big shout
Mm-hmm.
out the great pun, KRS-One. Um, there's other spitters from the BX, but don't
Mm-hmm.
forget about drag.
Forget
Drag is
drag.
right there. And I
Yes,
told him,
sir.
I said,
Yeah,
you reach out to drag, he'll come to one of the Bronx events. I said, it just got to be right. Because they always ask me, because they feel that, yo, you X man, so you know drag too. I said, yeah, I know drag, but I'm not calling drag for no nonsense. And
yeah,
drag, no, I never called him to do nothing crazy or do nothing, whatever. I never did that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So, but yeah, so moving right along, the thing that means a lot to me, man, that I got going on with No Fun is the event that we're doing in LA. Now, let me tell
yeah,
you how this came about because I never fully told you. I told you a little bit. But when they came to me one time, they came to me because of, after what I did with VH1 Behind the Music and what I did with, the Art Chronicles or whatever, when I licensed the footage that I owned or whatever. So, Dog was alive when I did the VH1 stuff, and he was like, "Yo, get your money, dog. Yeah, do it. Do what you got to do." So, X didn't care about stuff like that. Like I told people, X didn't worship money. Drag never really worshiped money. I never seen Drag worship no money. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
I don't know if you did. I don't know because I never seen it. But
Yep,
what I was trying to do was I was trying to show people the making of an artist, like what he did in the beginning. So this was nothing about what happened with the Def Jam and this and that. This was what me and him was doing in the house when we was knocking out songs like Three Little Pigs and Spellbound. And before we even met you, Drag, before
yep,
we even met that whole machine, we one time we ran up on and I brought it up on the show, right, Mo? I was talking to
Well,
Scratch.
Scratch. Yeah, DJ
Scratch
Scratch.
was on the show. We was talking, and I said, "Yo, there was one time we ran up on EPMD. You know what I'm saying? That was downtown. We rode downtown with like 100 Yonkers niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that was because of the Spellbound shit. And they ain't no punks. K Solo ain't no punk. So I ain't saying nothing like that. But at the time, business wise, Eric Sherman kept him upstairs. It was some club or something that was going on. The only one that came down was Parrish Smith. And Parrish was on his business shit. He's like, yo, you sit down, talk, you know, see what we can come up with, da da da. So now it was cool, but I wanted to show people that my man had it in him. He felt he was better than everybody, but he was never scared to go. into competition or anything. And, you know, a lot of people don't know where that hunger and that came from, you know. And I know that you was doing the same thing on tapes and stuff because your name was mentioned to bring you into that cipher or whatever. You had to be doing something streetwise or whatever for somebody to even say your name to bring you in that situation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that's why doing this thing means a lot to me because I wanted the world to see that. But one thing I wanted the world to also see, I wanted the world to also see his man Drag because he had mad love for Drag. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to be a part of that. So to me, history's made already. You know,
No doubt.
so that's what that was my intentions. You know, getting Jinx also trying to get his head right and whatever. And GOG, I don't know if you remember Drag, but me and X had a team called GOG, just like Biggie had Junior Mafia, Cam had Dipset, me and X had GOG, Gangsters of the Ghetto. So that's on all the earliest stuff with me and him. And he's the one that taught me how to rap. Because I didn't want to rap in the beginning, but he had me on a couple of songs. You know what I'm saying? And he used to go at me. That's what we used to do. He used to go at me. I used to go at him. We used to go at each other. And that's how it was. You know, we fought like
Yeah.
brothers. There's a lot of times we fought. And there's a lot of times he might say to somebody, oh, yeah, fuck Superior. I ain't talking to him. Fuck him, man. But, you know, later that night, we was together talking and fussing. That was my brother. I loved him to death, man. I didn't care about nothing. And I was there dragging the beginning of the game, and I was there at the end of the game with him. So I was in the hospital with him, man, and I was just watching him, man. So I'm just saying to you, that's why this event means a lot to me, because a lot of other people X touched, but I wanted the people that he really was. No disrespect to nobody else, no other rapper, no other nobody. I just wanted the people that I know that he was really into with this event.
No doubt.
So
Yep.
that's
No
up.
doubt. No doubt. I
Word.
appreciate it.
Yeah, so I wanted you. I was like, Drag gonna tear it down, man. I know Drag gonna tear it down. So I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
worried.
yeah. No doubt. Yep.
Mhm.
And I already called a few of my West Coast niggas and stuff like that too, so they on board, posted up. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah,
So I mean, so I'm definitely walking in there heavy. You know what I'm saying? Word
yeah.
up.
And I told people, I said, have your lighters. I said, Drag is the type to be like, where's your lighters at?
Yeah, no doubt. Light up.
Yeah, so do you have a story, some type of memory of you and the dog that that was like crazy, like a memory you want to share or anything? I got a lot of
I
them,
mean,
but
all the memories have been shared. You know what I mean? Me and him, we did great music. I mean, we shot great movies. You find out, I say we just had a bond. You know what I'm saying? So definitely for the show, I'm gonna definitely show that energy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The love that I got for him, and the love that everybody know that he got for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to show up and show out for the homie. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a nigga that really believed in me and really wanted me to make it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, it's my pleasure to do that show. You know what I mean? So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Nigga definitely can't wait to do it.
And yo, Drag
Word
went
up.
straight. Drag went straight from the studio. I'm not saying that day, but what I'm saying is we got Drag straight from the street right into movies like this.
Yep.
The
Crazy.
first one you did, there was no. I mean, I don't know it was, but there was no damn school to learn acting or this and that. Like I was telling people with Belly, I said, well, with Belly, I don't understand. When X did Belly, there was certain things that he was telling Hype to change. Like, nah, they won't believe that. Do it this way, or whatever. He was doing that.
Yep. Yep. And also, crazy big shout out to Ray Copeland. Well, you
Okay.
funds I say, because without Ray Copeland, like I probably wouldn't have been able to do none of that. You funds I
Okay.
say, he was the one that actually brought the movies to the. I mean, and put the movie shit on the table for the dog, and then the dog was able to uh, take some from off of his plate and put it on my plate so I could eat. I mean,
Exactly.
in the acting world too. So crazy shout out to Ray Copeland, which is DMX uncle. You know what I mean? Just on doing the belly. You know what I mean? Just the movies that you named, belly.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Exit
cradle to the
wounds.
Exit wounds.
yeah, the exit wound, the cradle to the grave.
Yeah.
The grave.
I mean, R.I.P. Aaliyah and the dog on the Romeo Must Die. Like I
Nah.
mean, all of that was Ray Copeland. So I mean, we definitely gotta show love and definitely give a big salute to him. You know what I'm saying? For pulling all those plays. You know what I'm saying? Because those was big plays for us. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I mean, it just showed something. I mean, that Rough Riders, like, we're not just rappers. Like, we're really talented at. I mean, at being, entertainers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So,
Yo,
yeah.
and that's bar management. That's what
Yep,
it
yep,
was.
yep. That was bar management. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the owner of bar management was Ray Copeland, and
Yeah.
he represent Mount Vernon. So shout out to the whole Mount Vernon.
Big shout out
You
to
know what
Money
I'm saying?
Earning, Money Earning. Big shout out.
Salute.
And
Word.
I was up there because I was up there at Bloodline because I had an office up there. So I was running Bloodline management. So at the time, I was handling Jinx, and I was kind of handling Loose, but Loose was with somebody else. But I think he was in the middle of leaving that person. But I didn't have
Okay.
nothing to do with Big Stan and Cashmere or whatever them. But I had Jinx. But I was running Bloodline management, and I was up there with Jazz Young, Nas. Um, I was up there when that whole nonsense was going on with Murder Inc. and all that stuff. So yeah,
No
that
doubt.
was crazy. That was a
We need
crazy
some more,
time.
more acting. We need some more acting from you, bro.
Yeah, you should do some
Oh
more
yeah, yeah,
acting. I
Yeah.
I need you in
yeah,
something. I got an idea for you, man. I got some stuff. I got to talk to you,
yeah.
off the phone. But
I'm in the middle of in the process of actually working on this TV show. Like, I'm writing this TV show right now.
okay,
The joint is coming out amazing. I
all right,
mean, I can't really put the name out there yet because because the name, it has a lot to it and niggas can really run with it. So I can't put the name, but the TV show is great. You
okay,
know what I'm saying? Like, it just gives like a whole nother outlook to to people trying to change their lives and stuff like that.
Right. Right.
Where
I just feel that is, I just feel it's it's so much more to drag that I feel the world didn't get to see. So I'm happy to hear that he's doing a show. I'm happy to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. Salute
Also, what was the label name? Wasn't it Hood Environment that you
for the
had
vibe.
before?
Yep, yep, yep. The
Yeah.
name of the record label that's been putting out all my music to this day is called Hood Environment.
Vibe.
Yes, I am the owner of it, but I got a team. And they pretty much run it. I just kind of just stay on the creative side.
Okay,
So, but they the ones that been putting out all my music. We got the single dropping July 8th. That's coming out through Hood Environment. All these live freestyles has been
okay,
put out through Hood Environment. So, Hood Environment is where, where all my music is being put out from.
okay. I
So
feel
how
it's
you how
just
you
okay, Mom. Good.
how you look at music now compared to, like, we went through the '90s era, the hardcore, this, that, and the third. I feel like people now is on on a more intellectual side of things now.
Yeah.
Like, we've been in survival mode for the longest. So you feel like if rap is changing to a higher degree at this point for us?
Far as like, the thing that I like about it is that the hip hop is at its all time high far as independency. Now, the thing that I don't like, which I know it's going to change, after a while, because somebody else is going to come out with something better. and another platform where we could put our music on,
Right.
where we could really eat and generate off of the hard work that we're doing. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Because what they doing on these streaming platforms is unfair.
Right.
So God would not allow them to continue to be successful with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To be able to have to stream 1.5 million streams and only get $5,000 from that, God will stop that. You know what I'm saying? But until then, we have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of being in captivity. You know what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know, I'm super deep into the Bible and stuff like that too. So I see shit a lot more deeper than what people see. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So this whole streaming platform, it will, it is successful. It is the platform that we use, but God will stop it and come up with something better greed, uh, because of the greed. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. But far as the independency, the
Right.
rap game is at its all-time high as far as independency. Like you could be successful with no song out, with no radio, just giving them content and putting out music to your fans and catering to your fans and be successful. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish a lot of rappers from back then and R&B artists too from back then um, can actually do that switch and adapt to where the new game is.
Yeah.
But I understand why they don't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot more work. And
Yeah.
if you've been on a major record label all your life, you might not know how to move independent. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You're just not used to that. You're not used to booking your own photo shoots and actually booking your own shows and being
Mm-hmm.
your own manager. And you
Mm-hmm.
feel what I'm saying? Like you feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like just going to the studio, paying for studio time, be a lot for niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's what creates the laziness, and that's why like a lot of the new artists are winning right now because they don't mind doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hands on is everything. I mean, me personally, like same thing with me and Sue. We DJs, but like you said, we got to book our own shows, merch, marketing, events. Like the promoter give me a flyer, and they ain't advertising me correctly. So I learned how to do my own shit as far as videos
Right,
and everything else, and I tweak it, put it out, and they'll book me just off of the marketing alone. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So yeah, so in that aspect, you 1,000,000% correct. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right now, like a lot of people, they don't really know how to move. That's why, like you might see rappers that are bigger than me, but you be like, yo, why these niggas not putting on the music? Drag putting out more music than them. It's because they've been on the major all their life. They don't really know. For what I'm saying,
mhm,
they have it in them to rap. But nowadays, this business here, you gotta have it in them to do everything. You gotta do
everything.
everything now. You
Yeah,
find out say that means you just might gotta book your own flight this time. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
you find out say like you might gotta book your own hotel room. You find out say
Hmm.
according to how you feel is what hotel you gonna be at. If you feel as though you that nigga, then you gonna go ahead and book the Hilton and all that stuff. You find out say
Right.
you find out say you trying to cut corners, you gonna book a motel or something like that. Just what now you're gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like you
Yeah.
find out say ain't no cameras where the record labels are just paying for cameras to come up on you and take pictures. You might gotta book your own photo shoot.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean, and, and you gotta have that hunger in you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So it's a whole different type of hunger right now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why with my brother that's a rapper, Ready Rock D, he been doing a lot of overseas tours and doing
Yeah.
stuff like that. And this is why with the GOG team that I got, I told them the same thing. We hitting the streets again. We hitting the streets. And when we do that, that's hands on is always the best. I told you that day one, Mo. That's
Hmm.
why, I was doing that. You know?
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
like my
yeah.
like Murder Mook, my boy Murder Mook. First time when I met Mook was hard with the battles and all that. He was hands on with it. He was out there. When he tried to do the industry joint with the music, that really didn't work for him. So that was his thing right there. And he's a
Hmm.
hard worker, Mook. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
going back to hands on because, like Drag
Yeah.
said,
I feel like. But yeah, I feel like that. That's why I asked the question, because I feel like we going back to somewhat the golden era, because now you got Rakim about to put out music. He got a single out now. You got LL putting that joint out right now. Common and Pete Rock, Premier and Nas. So it's like now it's time for the greats, and I feel like Drag, you one of the greats. You was with X. Like if X was here till this day, I feel like y'all would probably did a project together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah,
Yeah, but the great thing about Drag, he held his own on his album though.
oh
You know
no
what I'm
doubt,
saying?
yeah.
The Spit These
But
Bars joint is a
crazy,
classic.
yeah, super crazy. That's why I said it's
yeah.
time. It's
Good
time
looking,
for that
man.
energy.
You know, that's a classic, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right, good
my
looking, man.
boy, I think my boy produced one of them. My boy Shock. I don't know if you know, but Shock is from me and my man Jay Blinn. Shock was with us first, and then later
Mm-hmm.
on
Yeah,
he
yeah,
went
yeah.
over there.
Shock is my man. Shock is the one that did the Spit these bars.
Yeah,
Pretty
Spit
bar.
These Bar. Yeah, Shock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Shock was set just from that joint with Drag and Slipping with X.
Flipping. Woo.
Yep,
Those are
yep,
two
yep, yep.
hard ones right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, I'm just happy to see you back, man. And whatever we could do for you at Unsung Heroes, we here for you too, bro.
Yeah,
But it's
bro.
Yeah,
time.
no doubt.
It's time just to back in there, back in there, back
Yeah,
in there. You know what I'm saying? If you got something, you like, yo, Soup, want to come up to the, I got something to drop. Let me come, whatever. Even Mo, you know what I would like to do with Drag? Not to
what's that?
copy off nobody else, but one day let him do like a flow joint for our intro of Unsung Heroes for MRecktv.
Mm-hmm.
Let Drag do that, and that way, all the time we can keep showing it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Yeah,
With
because
all of that, bro.
I would like that, and we'll just keep running that. That'll be our
Mm-hmm.
intro.
No doubt. Hell yeah.
Because you come from
Yep. Straight bars.
Unsung. You come from Unsung.
Yeah,
Like, who's
yeah.
that? Who's this? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the dog is
Yeah.
looking down. The dog is looking down like, all right, I see you. I see you. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yep. Hell yeah. He know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. X always knew what it is. I mean, like when it came down with me, he already. I mean, X already knew what it was. Like when it come down.
I just
You know
like
what
the
I'm
way
trying to say? Like,
Drag. I like the way Drag was acting in the first joint though. That shit was. He kept saying he wanted to go to the guns. He said, "Break out the guns." I was like,
oh
nah.
yeah. That was the second one. That was that was the Cradle to the Grave. Yep.
Yeah. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Was what when you fought? Nah, when you fought. Oh yeah, when you fought Jet Li in the train station. You said,
Yeah.
"Oh, little."
That's Cradle to the Grave.
Yeah. You said
Yeah.
a little
Yep.
Chinaman. He said, "I don't know, man. A little Chinaman got the loot."
Yeah.
Hey, yo, how was Jet Li, bro?
Huh?
How
How?
was Jet Li?
Oh, he was a cool dude. Word. If I say he could barely speak English and stuff like that too. So he always had his interpreter right there. But he was a cool dude. Like
Okay.
real humble. You find I say like I mean like you know who else was cool too? Steven Seagal.
Steven
We was very
Seagal, yeah.
now. And I'll be honest with you. The whole rest of the cast couldn't stand him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to
For
say.
some reason he took an liking to me though. You know what I
Yeah.
say? Like this, like he showed me wild love. Like you know what I mean? Like yo, drag. You know what I mean? Like he actually thought I shot movies before that, and the Steven Seagal joint was my first movie. I'd never been
Wow.
in none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he thought
Yeah.
I was shot mad other movies. So he was like, yo, so how many other movies you shot? I'm like, yo, this is my first time right here, right now. He
That's
like,
Yeah.
crazy.
word, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, and the part where me and him was doing the acting thing, and I knew my lines down pat.
Mm-hmm.
He had a big ass cue card behind me reading.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like he like, yo, that's crazy. And you already know your lines, man. He told me straight. He said, listen, and I've been acting for like 20 years, and I still don't be remember my lines. I'm like, man, listen, I don't know. I mean, maybe maybe it's because I rap and I gotta remember my raps and stuff like
Yeah.
that online when I'm performing live.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Because you perform in front of the camera where you can mess up, and then they just gonna do another retake. I
Right.
be on stage getting booked for shows where I can't fuck up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
saying?
Exactly.
Right. Right.
So it's a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he
So
right what he said though. I didn't think he was gonna say it, but he right. They could not stand. X couldn't stand him. I know what X told me.
why
He
was that though? What was that? His
he said
Nah,
he
attitude.
because I mean, you know what I mean? You know, Steven Seagal, he was. I mean, like a lot of people said that he was. I mean, you know, like super cocky, and then and then like a lot of fighting scenes that he did, he was actually hurt niggas
Word.
like for real,
I
like
told
niggas was really
yo
getting hurt.
Mo, I told you, man. X told me
So
that. He said he was hurting his stunt doubles. He was hurting them.
Nah, for now I say like some of them shits when he was doing all that boom boom boom, like niggas, like this nigga was fucking niggas shits up. Niggas was getting hurt. Like you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
But I'm glad that I mean, you know, like I never got a chance to experience that. And I mean, like when he met me, as like he showed me wild love. Like I found out mad shit about him. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah,
I mean, you know, the nigga was dumb cool. Nigga said how he used to be in the studio and stuff like that, playing the guitar and stuff like that with Jodeci and all of them, KK.
yeah.
Word.
Yeah, you know what I mean? For real. You know
Yo,
what I'm saying? Like he was dumb cool with me. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people ain't like him though. I ain't gonna front. Like I think I was the only nigga that fucked with him. Word up.
that's crazy.
Word.
Yo, Mo, that scene X told me, the
Uh-huh.
scene when he jumped off the wall. I mean, something with the wall. Because he told me something like he kicked him or something. I forgot what he was telling me. He said something about, oh, man. That shit was funny because he did tell me
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
could stand him. He said, they don't like
Hey,
that nigga.
you put hands and
Yeah,
feet on
yeah.
everybody.
I ain't gonna and that's before the movie, that movie, like all his other movies and stuff like that we seen, like them like the Mark for Death and all these
Yeah,
Yeah.
fighting all the Jamaican, all that shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna front. This nigga was hurt niggas, and niggas ain't really like this nigga though.
Hey yo, you know what? You ain't not lying because I was with some Jamaican niggas in college, I think around that time.
Oh, you
And, and,
talking
and
about that movie, yeah.
yeah, and they ain't like the fact that he was, whooping Jamaican niggas' asses in the movie. They
Yeah,
don't feel some type of way for real. They ain't even know the nigga. We ain't know him, but it's TV. You know what I'm saying? But still, they still
yeah,
felt the way.
Well,
yeah. Word.
it's no different with Power. They hated Tyreek. I heard Tyreek was getting ran up on, man, for that. You killed your father, Ghost. Like you really killed your father. That movie
Yeah,
stuff
like
is
Tyrese
crazy.
is a great actor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tyrese
great actor.
he's super talented. Like
Yeah,
dead serious. Like he's a beast. He's an animal.
I ain't gonna lie.
Uh,
He made me forget about Ghost.
yeah,
yeah.
I ain't gonna
Straight
front.
up.
He's good money.
hmm
Dead serious.
So being we got to talk about what about Aaliyah though? How was Aaliyah?
Well, I wasn't into Romeo Must Die, but I did meet Aaliyah. Me and Aaliyah was super cool. You know what I'm saying? Word up, we was super cool. She was just a real sweet person. Like
Mm,
Aaliyah was real like quiet and real sweet, humble person. Like she was like a real flower. Like everything you hear about her, like oh she was so nice and out there, it's true.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, she was like a real blessing. Like she was like I don't know, like a like you know what I'm saying, like an angel and shit like that on earth. Like real talk. She was very polite, real nice, speak
hmm
when spoken to, but just a like you could tell she was a good hearted person. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Like I mean, you know, word up.
Yeah, that's
X
dope.
had mad love for Aaliyah too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I believe
yeah,
one of his cars, I think he had Aaliyah face
yeah,
painted on the hood. I think
yeah.
one
The
of his
green
cars.
one.
The green. Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep, yep, yeah. The green one. He actually named it Aaliyah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She was
So,
cool.
so out of all the roles you don't play, drag, what was the most exciting for you as far as the movie industry goes?
Out of all the movie roles that I played,
Yeah, what was
well,
the most?
and I would
Yeah,
have to give it to the Cradle to the Grave because I actually co-starred that movie, and Joe Silver didn't even tell me that I was going to be co-starring. So
damn.
I mean, you know, I just got there, and I had the same amount of part time as I had in Exit Wound, but as I got there, he kept adding as we were shooting. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So next thing you know, I'm throughout the whole movie all the way to the end. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So that was, I mean, you know, was a great experience for me. You know what I'm saying? For real to be able to do that.
Oh, yep. They had the scene when they was on the roof when he broke in and he was looking for the, yep. And then at
Yeah.
the end when they was running after the girl, Drag
Hmm.
was in the hangar.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah.
Yo, see now I gotta rewatch all this again, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, we been running around all day, man. Nah, that's classic shit, bro. I'll take my
Word
hat
up.
off to you, man.
All right, all
Yo,
right,
bro.
all right.
We
Good
you
looking
got
out,
we gotta get
man.
you back. We gotta get you back in the movies, B.
Yeah, 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 no doubt. You know what I mean? See, like when I was shooting on movies, like I never had a movie agent. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's what happened with that. Like I never had a movie agent. I was auditioning and then getting the roles. You know what I'm saying? But DMX was vouching for me, along with Ray Copeland, and that's
Yeah.
how I was getting the parts. But X was the one that had the movie agent. You know what I'm saying? So that's why why he was able to shoot more movies. You know what I'm saying? But I never had an agent. I was just getting the parts, my nigga. I was going in there, auditioning. They like this. All right, bet you got the part. I'm bugging like everybody else bugging.
And how
Yeah.
X was, at times someone ain't gonna tell him who can't be in something, because then he ain't doing it. He'll make it
Yeah,
hard. He'll make it hard for you. Like, nah, he don't want to put my man in it, and then he'll be hard to work with. Then So I know
Mhm.
Ray had a lot to do with that.
yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah. Ray had a lot to do with that. He had everything
yeah.
to do with that.
So just to let all of y'all know, we're gonna let Drag go, man. But just before y'all go, it's going down in L.A. We're doing the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th at the Latin Theater.
Latin
All
theater,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Get your tickets. Come out, witness. All I'm saying is witness the rise of Dark Man X and also people that was around him. Come show them love. We here,
Mhm.
and I get emotional on it. I don't want to get emotional on here, but I miss my dog, even though we used to fuss and fight all the time and whatever. But I did love him. I loved him, and as a brother, because I know what he came from, and I know what he. And X loved dogs more than he liked humans. So I
Hmm.
tell people that all the time when they go, "Well, how was you able to write your book?" Well, when I wrote my book, I came to him first with it. Now, the title, he had no problem with it till people got in his ear. And then the day we talked about it, he started cracking up. I said, "Yo, dog, when you went to jail, who had Boomer?" "Me, the man that walked the dog." "Oh, that's what you. Oh, it was a whole bunch of whatever, whatever. But this game, if you allow this game to do it, it will. It's conquer and divide if you allow it to do it. So that's why I feel good just doing this for my man. I'm happy that Drag's a part of it. I'm happy that other people's a part of it. It ain't no fun if he's not on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, it'll
like
be
I mean,
good. It'll be good, but with Drag and others on it, it'll be great. So
yep, yep,
that's
yep.
that's all I'm gonna say. Big shout out to you, Drag. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh,
Big shout out to your
Yeah,
hood
and
environment team.
my message to the people is, I mean, my message to the people is know what I mean, I will be in the building July 13th,
Yes, yes.
right, in LA, California, and but July 8th, right, which a couple days before that, I'm dropping a single with me and Goods, featuring Goods. You know what I mean? On Goods from Goods from the Bronx. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? Um, Also, and I would like to tell people that you have to put God first.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we are the people that Jesus died for, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand who Jesus died for in order for you to know who you is. You feel what I'm trying to say? In
Okay.
the Bible, the King James Bible, in Deuteronomy, it will explain the blessings and the curse. That's how you will know who you is, far as the tribe you from, and what type of person and and who are you are the descendant from. You find what I say? Because a lot of people don't know that the Bible is our book. Everybody in the Bible is black, except for the character in the Bible named Esau.
Yeah.
Everybody is black. That is our Bible. And a lot of people don't know that. And that's why we go through what we're going through, because a lot of people don't know that we still have to keep the commandments. See, a lot of other religions will have us think that when Jesus came, he destroyed all of the commandments
Okay.
and just left the 10. He did not. He added. He added on, meaning he added this: do not kill my animals no more for sacrifice. Jesus died for us, the people, as well as his animals. And people have to know that. You gotta, you gotta read the Bible, the King James version. You find I say, because King James was a black man who was the ruler of England. You find I say, because his mom's Queen Elizabeth died, and that got passed off to him. So the King James version is our Bible, and it's important that we know that, so that way we can get out of this turmoil that we in. You find what I'm saying?
Got you.
Because we are still in captivity right now.
Yeah.
So this is the last message that I gotta let people know. In order for you to know who you is, you definitely gotta read Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy would explain the blessing and the curses. And then you look at your people, your tribe, your nation, who you think that's, I mean, like whatever you is. If you're a Puerto Rican, you go back to your Puerto Rican heritage. If you're black, you go back to your black heritage, and you read the Deuteronomy, and it's going to explain the gifts and the curses. Whichever curse describes you, that's who you are in the Bible. You find I say, we are all descendants of the people that was in the Bible.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's very important for people to know, for real. That's serious. You find I say? And you gotta read the King James Bible. No NIV, EOV. No. You have God and then you have religion. You can't get both. Okay? It's God or religion. God doesn't deal with religion. So if you're gonna deal with him, you're gonna deal with him. And then you got religion, something that came hundreds and hundreds of years later. So it's important for people to understand that and understand the commandments. Or you find I say, like me as a man, like I gotta grow a beard. Like you find I say, because a lot of people don't know, right? That God considers men beautiful, and he look at that as respect to him to grow your beard. So right now, both of y'all probably didn't even know, y'all are following a commandment that is written in the Bible. I can send y'all the scriptures right now.
Wow.
That the beard that y'all got on your faces right now is, it makes God see you as a beautiful man. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause that's how he wanted men to look and have, and it's all throughout the whole Bible. So y'all both didn't even know that y'all are following a commandment. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all both got your beards.
Right.
Wow.
That's in the Bible as a commandment. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people think it's 10 commandments. It's 613 commandments.
Ooh.
That's deep.
That's deep,
Yeah.
man.
Word.
People need,
You feel what
people
I'm
need to
saying?
hear.
So it's real.
People need
It's
to hear
real like
you.
that. Word.
All
Nah,
right.
Word.
people
You
need
know
to
what I'm
hear
saying? So
you.
understand that. And I mean, much love to everybody. I will be in the building July 13th performing. I will be speaking for the big homie. And I got the single dropping with me and the big homie Goods July 8th. So we tying all that together. Everything is all one. You feel
All
what I'm
right.
trying to say?
Yes,
Word.
yes.
Nah, that
Thank
was
you for
dope. That was
coming,
deep.
man.
Yeah, salute, drag word. That
Salute
was
to
dope.
you, Unsung
Hell yeah,
Heroes. Big shout
salute.
out to Reck. Sorry, Reck couldn't be here. Reck
Yeah.
told me to tell you. You know, he said we're gonna do it again anyway. You know,
Now,
Reck
Rex said
is
we doing a part two. I told the Rec earlier, not to cut you off, Sue. He said
yeah.
we definitely doing a part two to this with drag. Maybe next week sometime or whatever the case may be, but we got to do it. You know what
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Hey, I
Yeah.
always be watching YouTube and I just hear that nigga voice say, MRecktv all the time.
Yo, Drag, you could give us a drop or
Yeah.
something for M.Reck. I mean, M.Reck TV, Unsung
Unsung Heroes.
Heroes.
All right, bet, no doubt. Yeah, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Drag to the Dash On, aka Terry Son. And right now you tuned in to Unsung Heroes on the big homie MRecktv. You know what it is. Hold on. As a matter of fact, and I'm gonna say it exactly how he said. MRecktv.
Yeah.
Word up. 100.
Hey,
All
hey,
right.
yo, before we go, let people know your Instagram and how they can contact you and follow you and all that.
Yeah, my Instagram is drag_on1. Come through, show me love. Understand. I'm in the Bible, so I don't accept 99% love or 90% love or 89% love. I only accept 100. So don't come with your little love and then you try to throw your little shade. I'm blocking you. I only accept 100% love. Dead serious. If you're not a fan, it's all good. You probably shouldn't be on my page. But if you are a fan, you can come to my page and show love. I show love back. My Instagram is drag_on1. Follow me on there, and that's where you'll find out what's my Facebook and my Twitter and all that.
Word. That's dope.
Salute.
Yo, salute.
Love, bro.
Appreciate you, Drag.
Hell
All
yeah.
right,
Word up.
man.
Hey. Don't forget to get the King James Bible, you heard?
Okay.
No
Word up,
doubt.
bro. Get that, John.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I'll say, get the King James Bible, right? The 1611 with the Apocrypha in it. It has
1611.
to have the Apocrypha in it.
Okay.
Word.
And don't
Word.
forget
All right.
his single coming, and it's called Wolf. Did I say it right?
No, it's called That Woe Money.
That
That
war
Woe
money.
Money. That Woe Money. Sorry.
Salute
Woe
the
Money.
goods too. Salute the goods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Word
Shout
up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Good. Shout out to the whole Bronx.
That
Yeah.
EX
Woe
Borough.
Money. That Woe Money.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That Woe Money.
Got
Word
you.
bomb.
All right,
Hell
man.
yeah. Love, bro.
Love.
MRecktv.